Hello and welcome back to my beautiful YouTube channel, to my beautiful channel on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're tuning in. You're very, very welcome to Opulence with Gia. I am your host, Gia. And if you are new here and you don't know what I do and who I am a clear channel for Mother Agua and the Meridians, and I'm super passionate about removing distortions of the 3D in order for you to expand your capacity of receiving and holding the truth you came here for. I always like to laugh at myself after the intro because I never feel like it's enough, to be honest, because I do energetics, right? Sure, I help you expand your capacity so you can receive and hold, absolutely. But there's a lot of other miracles that birth out of that as well, right? The deconditioning, the deprogramming, the unlayering, all the shadows being illuminated. It's just the intro can never do justice. That's why I've just chosen to go with, hey, I'm a clear channel. I plug into the source and with Mother Agua, and whatever flows through is for your highest good. But getting to today's topic is something that, of course, will be channeled, and I'll be tapping more into Mother Agua energy in a minute, is again related to the body, and as a light leader, a light worker, or someone who's on their ascension journey, if you don't resonate with those terms, if you're someone that is on your ascension journey, it is so important to keep your physical being light. Okay. We all talk about channeling light. We talk about channeling divine consciousness or, any other ascended masters and beings that you may be tapping into. They come from a very high frequency and a different dimension where they actually don't have a physical being. So they're very light. And in order to receive transmissions, downloads, even inner wisdom to come through from your highest self, who again is in your vessel, yes, absolutely, but is coming from a higher dimension. So it is very, very light. In order to channel light, your physical being must feel light to you. It's highly important because as we move through density constantly, if our body feels dense and we feel dense, like we don't fit in our body right, and we feel heavy and sluggish and bloated all the time, we cannot create a light environment for the collective. So essentially, our physical state of being causes a limitation of us actually channeling. The better you feel in your physical body, the more light you feel, the more movement you receive from the light. Because the light is able to move through you. If you are dense, you're not holding, or you're not, sorry, providing enough space for the light to move through you. Hence why you're having a lot of difficulty. You know your truth, but you can't seem to really gap that bridge of getting more downloads, getting more clarity. How are you treating your vessel? How are you actually feeling in your physical body? Does it feel like your body? Number one, many of us who have come here with a higher level of knowing and consciousness and do resonate with the terms healer, spiritual entrepreneur, light worker, light leader, it's very difficult for us to feel comfortable in our physical body. Even as a child, we felt like aliens. We felt out of place. And many of us as adults also feel out of place. A lot of traditional methods don't work on our body because we're meant to channel light. We're not meant to channel 3D density. And everything on this plane is 3D. So in order to channel light, you must be light in the physical body. And that is how you're going to anchor more light on the planet. Because a body is a portal. And I say this very often, your body is a portal. If you are not anointing yourself with even lotions, creams, oils, essential oils, whatever is making you feel luxurious and very good, you will not be 100% in your being. And this is exactly why I love using essential oils as fragrance. Right now, I have rose on my chest area. I have it on my collarbones. I'm like, oh, rose. I feel so light and illuminated, and I feel my feminine flow. And I'm wearing this beautiful color, this silk slip dress on, and this beautiful fuchsia deep color. I'm wearing red lips, fuchsia lips, actually, not red, to anoint myself, to embody my highest being, who is a high goddess, Mother Agua. How is Mother Agua going to come through my vessel if the vessel is not up to her standards? If I'm eating, all this garbage, this trash, I'm not taking a shower, I'm not taking care of my hair, I'm loosey-goosey with everything. Why would Mother Agua want to step into my vehicle, into my vessel, which is your vehicle? Yes. Why would she want to? And that's the same question you need to ask yourself. Are you making your temple light enough for your highest self to step in and actually channel light through? How do you feel in your being moving in this world? Because there's a lot of interference. Naturally, there is. We have a lot of frequency interference coming through our electronics, right? Like our cell phones, laptops, all of that is an interference. Interference could be in your household. You may not be aligned with your household, your spouse, your siblings, your work environment. Where are you feeling dense? And wherever you're feeling dense is where you actually need to readjust, refocus, either leave to become light. And I'm actually talking about the physical feeling in your body. When you wake up in the morning, are you still groggy and sleepy and feeling dense? And then you say all these affirmations and you do your gratitude prayer and you do everything. And yes, those are all magnificent tools and modalities to use. But how are you going to anchor that in the physical body if your body is feeling heavy? If your energy centers, all of your attunement centers are feeling clogged and dense, your posture is all in, you're not feeling safe enough to even be seen in your physical being, how are you expecting light to stay there and to be anchored for you and the collective? Because it's funny, the word collective, if you break it down, it means collect. As a collective, we're constantly collecting. And this happens naturally. We all have our antennas, which are our ears, by the way. Yes, that is something that was downloaded by the Mercadians on the new body of the new Earth. Um, yeah, so our ears, so we're always picking that up. So what are you picking up all the time? I know many women near our menstrual cycle, we start to feel extra sleepy, extra tired, extra heavy, extra moody. But how can we transmute that and honor that? Mother Agua's routine, yes, honor your body. I do sleep a lot when I have my personal flow because my body does feel really heavy and tired. So I move slower, I sleep, I honor that. I drink a lot of anti-inflammatory drinks. I'll have holy basil. I'll have chai with spices in it and ginger. I'll have turmeric lattes. I work with my body to make sure the inflammation is going down, it's staying down, the density is, you know, is also being honored, not being shoved and pushed out, but being honored and working with the density and transmuting it to light. And I feel great on my menstrual cycle. I do. I love having my menstrual cycle. I don't walk around feeling like a victim at all. I don't because again, I've tuned in and I've learned how to work with that. And I just acknowledge that the inflammation just goes up for me when I'm in my menstrual cycle. So I change my whole diet. And that's how I hold light in my body. And I focus more on eating earthy, groundy foods and having more liquids versus actual meals. I'll have like a dinner with like potatoes, I'll season them with like other veggies and salads, but I drink a lot of water, a lot of lattes, chais to keep my body light, to keep my body light and grounded. So I can still channel for all you lovely beings. And they're also saying that the collective, with all the new earth coming online, we have raised our vibration so quickly, the ones who are ready for it, that it's actually become easier for us to be in crowds. It's become a lot easier because a lot of us are channeling light now with this grander awareness we have of what's going on in the world, staying tapped in and so forth. But again, a lot of us are neglecting the body, which is the portal to anchor the light in the planet. Words are a big thing. Words are a massive thing for me. I've never been able to speak English properly because, first of all, it's not my first language. My first language is Punjabi, which is North Indian. But even till date, I was born and raised here, went to school. I can't pronounce a lot of words. Well, it's because I don't like their frequency. So my mouth, my tongue won't even roll that way. And I honor that now. I replace those words. I don't force that language on me anymore. I just replace the words that feel light to me. And you'll notice if you put your hand on your chest and you say high vibrational words, like love, joy, excitement, your chest cavity, your heart center vibrates. There's a frequency to it. And then you radiate that frequency. But if you say any low vibrational words, your chest cavity, the heart area, the body does not vibrate. It doesn't vibrate. It goes psh, goes dense, becomes low. And then it makes your portal dense. And now you are resisting light. And in order to anchor more light in the body, which is also our creation energy, how we create and manifest in this world, we must be tapped in to our highest authentic self and the light. So if you are having a lot of resistance in receiving and holding, manifesting, there's a lot of confusion around you, you don't understand a lot of things, you are experiencing interference with your channel, but also with the physical being. It's too dense to hold the light. And that's why my journey started from becoming very sick, which led me to holistic nutrition. I was a holistic nutritionist, which led me into Reiki because I acknowledged that food is fuel for the body and the fuel we consume is the energy. It's just the energy we're consuming. So that also goes with judgment, right? Are you judging your food? If you were out running errands, you're starving. You're starving. There's nothing else close by but a McDonald's. Are you going to allow your body to starve? But are you going to honor that and enjoy a meal at McDonald's? What are your priorities here? And if you know you're going to be out for a while and the area you're going into does not have food that you enjoy, it is not suitable for your body, then pack a meal, pack a snack, take a smoothie to go or something, but honor the physical body. Don't go into judgments as well when you're consuming, because when you're consuming food, everything going on in your head, all those thoughts are forming into energy and they are going directly into the food and you are consuming the food now. And that is also very, very important. Before you consume food, I always like to clear my food out and ground it with love. Always. especially at restaurants, and especially if the restaurant is really, really busy. I can already see the staff is really stressed out. I don't eat there. I do not eat there. I do not want to consume anger and frustration because that's probably what's happening in the kitchen. To no one's fault again, right? But that is something that's a priority for me. I don't want to consume frustration and anger. Have there been moments where I've had to consume food like that? Absolutely. But again, using my energetics and the energetic tools, I clear out the energy of my food and I ground it in back in love. And I always ask Hashnu Valley to restore the original codes into my food. So my original body can consume it and digest it with ease and flow. So how are you feeling in your physical body moving through this world? How are you feeling? I'm just letting that marinate because that's, again, the body is neglected. It is very neglected. We all want to leave the body and start to channel and become spiritual and tap into our highest self. Okay, where is the highest self going to come through? The body. It's going to come through your body. So when we are consuming foods and energies, we must consume them for our highest self. And that's also a beautiful manifesting trick into leaping into your desired timeline. Who are you eating for? Are you eating cans out of a bean because you're too scared to buy the gourmet beans? Because you feel like it will be a loss of money? I always eat like my highest self. Always. Woo. Excuse me. Woo. Always. And that's also another way to leap into your reality. Because again, the universe responds to frequency, right? So if you're skipping going grocery shopping, you're skipping buying the foods you want to actually buy and consume, and you're just purchasing things out of necessity and scarcity, well then, what do you think you will attract? And what do you think the body will hold? The body will hold that density of that energy. Okay, beautiful. I was not planning to do this, but it's just coming through, so I'm going to honor this. Whoever is tuning in, if you are currently driving a vehicle or you are in movement, you may want to either stop your vehicle or revisit this, because I'm actually going to just do a quick energetics here, and we are just going to evaporate all density sitting into the energetic fields of everyone tuning in, okay? This is just gonna come through now. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna command all interferences, all densities, all undesired frequencies from people, places, things, all time, space, levels, and layers, densities in the bodies to evaporate now in divine perfection. And of course, if you're not open to receiving this, you can always say, I do not accept. And if you are, you can say, I am ready and I accept. You always have your will. You're always a sovereign being. Even with your body, doing these beautiful practices, honoring the light in your body, feeling light in your body is another beautiful way that we get to practice our sovereignty on this planet and get to be who we really came to be. Okay, the original versions of ourselves. And if you're curious to know more on how you can work with the consciousness of your body and get attuned to your body more and more, I do this in my one-on-one containers, especially for light leaders and light workers. you can definitely email me. Everything will be linked below in the description. And if you are just seeking more clarity and you are just looking for more answers, then Akashic Record readings is a offering for you. You can definitely check out my website, all of my social media. Everything is linked down below. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who's joined my community. I don't have enough words. I really don't have enough words of gratitude to give you all. Just sending everyone a big love bomb here. Oof, I'm getting like a rush of like love. Oh, I don't even know what to do with myself, but hello, hi, I love you all. I love you all. And of course, like, share, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how this video or audio resonated with you. I love you all. Have a blessed, blessed day.